This is the internet's first, best, and most awesome post-game show. Stephen Turner, how are you?
Pre-game show. I'm Stephen Turner.
Pre-game show, pre-game, post-game show, whatever you want to call it. We're the first ones who are going to be covering the World Cup, and we have done groups A, B. This is Group C. Who's in Group C?
Some minor soccer-playing nation.
Oh, the USA. Yeah, and some bunch of derelict drunks.
That's no way to talk about Algeria or Slovenia.
The United Kingdom. This is exciting because the U.S. is going to be playing Great Britain.
No. England.
England, excuse me. What's the difference? England.
What sort of education system do they have in this country?
Sorry, we're going to be playing, the United States is going to be playing England, and this is going to be an exciting group. There is a lot of beers on the line.
And a lot more besides. Really important game. If you look at this group, probably most money would go on England qualifying. They've qualified they've got out of the group stage for the last 10 World Cups.
Hold on a second. Let me go.
They were top scorers in Europe with 34 goals in their group, won 9 of the 10 games. But a lot rides on Wayne Rooney.
Is Butts playing on the team?
No, we refuse to have him on the team anymore since he's about 65 years old.
Okay. You just said Butts,
Nicky Butt, yeah. No, Wayne Rooney, they're just too dependent upon him, just like Manchester United are.
Yeah.
And they never seem to get the other striker quite right. But with Capello's added a lot of steel and discipline to the team.
Yeah.
And this is probably the best chance in quite a while to do well.
Well, hopefully Rooney doesn't kick anyone in the balls and get sent off.
Well, he got sent off in the last World Cup. He's a bit of a thug. If he weren't playing football, he'd be out mugging people. I don't have a lot of respect for the man.
Yeah.
But he can certainly find his way to goal. The US can if Dempsey and Donovan and the key people are fit.
Absolutely. Dempsey has clutch goals, by the way. He's always has a knack for scoring when it needs to.
And he's been injured, just come back from injury. Some people think that will help him because he'll be fairly fresh, unlike many players who have played for 10 months straight. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking back, before I was born, that's why I have to think hard. Back in 1950, over the teleprinters came the score. USA, England 0, USA 1. Some newspapers, and this wasn't in the days of instant communication, so some newspapers were so sure they couldn't imagine the fact that the US could have beaten England, that they thought it was a misprint in the teleprinter, and they went ahead and printed the scores in the newspapers. England 10, USA 1. Well, I don't think that's going to happen this time. The USA is a much stronger team. Yeah. If you just go back to back in '90 in Italy, the US team was a fairly low-level team, fairly inexperienced. Now, 15 years of the MLS and the feeder leagues. A lot of US players playing in Europe and elsewhere. Much stronger squad, but again, highly dependent upon staying free of injuries. The good thing they have to look forward to is the fact that in the Confederations Cup last year, although they didn't have a very good start, they beat Spain, who were unbeaten I don't know how many games.
And they were up 2-0 against Brazil in the final. So
what happened then afterwards?
and then they shut down.
Then they realized that they were up against Brazil, and they thought, well, we can't be 2-0 up against Brazil, and so they promptly lost 3-2. But a good showing for them in the same country, South Africa, that they'll be appearing in just 50 days' time or less.
Like 46. So, you know, Algeria, Slovenia, I'm sorry, it's going to be either U.S. or England.
No. That's where I have to disagree with Patrick. Slovenia beat Russia in the playoffs, so they're no mugs. Algeria beat Egypt to get through with a fantastic goal that allowed them to qualify. They beat Senegal, who upset France a few years ago in the opening game. So Algeria definitely have the potential to upset possibly England, but definitely I think the US. No, I'm not being condescending, Patrick. This is reality here, reality TV.
All right, reality. We'll see, because this is the opening game of Group C, and you know I'd say a 12er is on it, or at least 2 6-packs. You can't buy good beers in 12-packs anymore.
Oh yes, you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada 12er.
Newcastle Brown 12.
All right.
Yeah, I think seriously, I don't know how far England will go, but I can't see them falling at this stage. I think Slovenia, Algeria, and the US are all in with a shout, and it just takes one bad performance, one unlucky break, and suddenly, say for the US, if they get sloppy or whatever, they get against a skillful team like Algeria, all of a sudden those 3 points have gone, and the potential for exiting the tournament exists.
So to be continued, Group D tomorrow. We're really excited. Thank you for being here, and there's a lot of beer on the line. Let us know who you want and where we can send your beer.